You can see a lot of sense of improvement in this season. The teams that were not heavily contested or considered heavy favorites in 2025, they have made the name for themselves in 2026. You have Oblak making it just a moment ago. They got that 1-0 victory. And last season wasn't as good with regard to the position on the table, but this season they have simply made their name in Elite 6. We have a couple of teams, the favorites such as Panna Boys or even Jets, who were positioned 1-2. Mama's Boys being third place last season. They haven't seen the Elite 6 this season. Jets and Mama's Boys, the story for them ended quite early. But Panna Boys, a last game, last minute effort from Strix. Now this is what Elite Premier League offers. Now let's focus on another team which might make it to the Elite 6. This is Amigos x Classicos in the white and orange, and AKATSUKI in the red and black. Or more of black and red, because the red is faded. Young squad, last season they played under the team name of Zeus FC. This is Ayam. Deep ball. Nice header jump from Pranil, but it's too much. Adi. You have some consistent faces regularly, such as Ayam in the goal post, as is Rushi for either squad. And this is Rugwed trying across. Blocked very well. A strike attempted here by Mane, who has been making a name for himself and his team. Corner kick one. Repelled out by Ayam. Another one from Mane on target. You can see he's very accurate. Pranil. Pranil, the cross is good. The tap-in attempt was nice from Riker, but Rushi reacts. A reactionary save by Rushi. It was struck slowly or at a moderate pace by Riker. Neil Sudarshan. Tanav. Ayam. This has gone out. Kick in. But AKATSUKI have one shot on target and two shots on target by Mane, by Amigos x Classicos. I mean, accuracy is not lacking at all. Let's just go with that. Adi, poor ball control. Bad touch. Put up in the air. Neil Sudarshan wants this ball. Doesn't get it. Shola. But now the rebound is going to Neil. Sudarshan. Seeing no opening, he plays the pass behind. Pranil. Neil. The ball was high-paced. Good loft pass. And charge with the left. Mane. That pass was certainly a nice through ball. And first shot off target for Mane. He didn't get the connection properly. Headed forward by Vinay. This match is predicted and expected to have very less fouls because both the teams, they play a technical game. Vinay. Mane. He couldn't position himself up there. But it's more on Vinay's pass weight. Far too much. Ayam. Tanav. Shola. Chance for Neil to run forward. He 360s his way back into acceleration. Tackle. This is clean. It's not until the sound of the whistle. Ayam. You have Aryan playing on the right back position. Pranil. Pranil tries one. Rushi. Falling save. Neil Sudarshan. Tanav. It's gone out. Very evenly matched, aren't they? Both the teams. I would give the shooting edge to Mane and the dribbling edge to Neil. That's all for the attacking power. The through ball potential is certainly there from Shola, Rugwed and Vinay. And as is from finishing out of Pranil, Riker. Riker pretty much a roundabout player. Defense, attack, he does it all. He just doesn't enjoy dribbling much. Pranil A couple of turns later, very good pass. Neil still moving. Neil looking for the gap. Deep ball. Rushi grabs it, moves forward. He wants to be the part of attack, but Neil Sudarshan snaps the ball back to himself. Dispossessed back by Rushi. Give and take. Returned by either team, and this was about to be a goal, but I am very lucky. Side posted. Neil Sudarshan focused on the attack. Left footed attempt. It's Rushi saving it. High speed, high stakes. Corner kick to Akatsuki. Neil Sudarshan. It's gone out. Poor corner kick. Error. Aryan after being shouldered off by Rugwed. So corner kick to Amigos ex Classicos. There can be more upsets today. There certainly is room for that. Today has been one of the low scoring games with regard to goals. Neil Sudarshan very smooth, still keeps on going. Here's the pass by Neil. Chance. He tries a stretch from Rugwed, repels it, and Mane has a chance. But the defending is good from Tanav and Aryan. Tanav. It was almost Mane's ball for the taking. Riker and Mane get into a ball duel. Tanav. Aryan. Neil Sudarshan. And through the legs. How does he do it, man? Keeps on running. Pranil. After the ball dribbling stops for Neil. Very crafty from Pranil. A standing tackle with confidence, without an error, and clean. You just enjoy football so much when it's clean. Now Rushi, the rebound. Mane lets it go. Corner kick. Vinay. Neil Sudarshan. Neil Sudarshan still. It's Rushi blocking it. He makes sure the corner kick doesn't happen. Very good from Rugwed. He tried to get the repulsion touch on the drag back acceleration. The feint was nice. Just the ball weight on the feint. Rushi. Always glad to do this trick. And that's a good save by Ayam. I don't know if it was on target or not, but nonetheless. Rushi meanwhile displayed yesterday a very good devious trick as a goalkeeper. The fake pickup of the ball. Let's call it that. Rushi. That's good. That was a wonderful ball by Rushi. How does Mane or Rugwed not convert it or even have an attempt? Neil Sudarshan. A steal attempted here by Mane. Mane's pass, cut short. Riker keeps on moving. And that's on target. Rushi saves it. This can go on the top corner by Aryan, but it goes out. The ball is going slowly. And I am on the edge of the D box. Very good. So I am, who was standing on the edge of the D box. The ball was thrown away. There will be a VAR check for the potential ball tossed, resulting in a handball. Better footwork and better awareness required if this foul stands from Ayam. I don't think this is going to be a yellow card because he had the ball handled. He simply threw away by being outside the D box is the only check we need on. 0-0 still. All eyes and ears on the referees because they are about to give their final verdict of whatever the technical situation was. And the technical situation stands. No foul made by Ayam on the tossing part. I say this confidently now because I saw him not make the error because I have a very good angle of view. Kick in. Now this is Mane. Back to the game. It did ruin some momentum out of the game which was going at high pace. But the players were standing still for about 1-2 minutes. Mane. This is good from Ayam. Neil. I can say one thing about AKATSUKI. They have quite the dribblers. They have quite the ball control candidates. Everyone just controls the ball very smoothly. No errors on that part. And here comes the Pranil. Running from right. Just strides taken at the distance to try and get it up against Rushi. He made sure he doesn't make the foul as well because it is, of course, a contact which can happen at high speeds. Rushi. That's not very well done, Adi. Second time the mistake. Once he did it on the controlling part and this time a simple pass. He is seeming to play under more and more pressure. Rushi might let it go. Goal kick. This is Rushi. Deep ball. Only outward. Riker. Riker's pass is there to Pranil. And this is Neil Sudarshan. Neil Sudarshan once again with the left. How does he get it successfully executed 3 times in a row? One step or chop into a left-footed cross. And you can call it a shot on target as well. Because the way he does it, it feels very good. Gone out. Goal kick. Pranil waiting for the pass. Neil not given the room. And the tackle was good from Mane. So that's the matchup that I've been waiting for. Mane and Neil. Finally a duel between the two. Good stretch by Mane. He tackles the ball, but Pranil still keeps on rolling. Pranil. This has gone away from his range. Mane. Very smart Mane. But now Riker. Composed and careful. Adi's touch. Once again, not there. Deep ball. Pranil. Retreating header. Chance here and top corner fetched in by Shola. That's assisted by Mane and scored by Shola. 1-0. An amazing top corner netted in. It looked awkward on the shooting part because he used his right while the ball was coming from left. But that's a great goal, great accuracy. Ayam punches it away. He's outside the D-box is the appeal, but referee says play on. And this is a chance for Aryan. Rushi. Neil has a touch. That feint from Neil kind of got Tanav away. The part where he was intending to approach the ball. Ayam. Deep ball. Adi. I don't know if he had a shoulder to the ball or header, but he gets it out. Aryan. With that single goal. Pranil. Wait. This is good. A nutmeg strike with low power. So I was saying with this one goal from Shola, Amigos ex Classicos, they're setting their eyes and sights on Elite 6. Chance from the right, Rugwed. Kept in play. Tackle works from Tanav. The end of the first half is here. Amigos ex Classicos, they have one more game later. They will try to get the full 3 points out of this. A loss certainly means they are close to exit the Elite 6 race. But there's a lot of time remaining. 1.5 games left to play. Half time, 1-0. Amigos ex Classicos in lead. A good corner kick execution is how they found the goal. So this is the start of the second half between Amigos ex Classicos and AKATSUKI. And Amigos ex Classicos have the lead. Mane, Rushi, Mane. This is Rushi. Rushi now, shaping up to shoot maybe. There's the pass on the wing. This is good. Vinay gets it away. Chance here with the left. The toe poke is nice. And Rugwe denied because of Ayam's presence. Very good of him to lift his left leg while he was off balance. A single leg in the air and the other one to ground him. Good point blank save. Corner kick to the team in lead. Shola. Great pass. Atharomane. That's very good from Shola. Outclasses everybody on the ball trajectory which was played. And Mane is the only one with the timing necessary for the second post tap in. 2-0 to Amigos. They are looking very good. The corner kick taking technique is just nice. Nice strike, but the save is better. Centrally struck. Easier for Ayam to make the save in this occasion. And now chance for Mane who was running for it. Shola and Mane. This time the coordination doesn't work. But both the goals have been scored from corner kicks. So let's talk about being dexterous. A chance here off target. Riker with his left over the crossbar. Rushi, he was down on the ground. Certainly vulnerable on the top portion of the goalpost. Chop to the left and the shot off target with Rugwede's left. Goal kick. Ayam headed out. So a goal kick. Akatsuki down by 2 goals. This is going out. Overshot by Ayam. He's tried his best to make the saves. Corner kicks were just so elusive. Shola. I thought he could control this ball. He certainly had the chance to get one extra touch with his chest. While continuation of the drop down. Rugwed. Tanav. Shoulder to shoulder contact. Moved first side. And the ball was played on to the central side. Or proportionately to the second post as well. It's not worked out between Rugwed and Mane like it did yesterday. Toe poke, long ball. Mane has kept the ball in play and a good dribble. Here's the cross. Ayam repels it. I'm not sure why Mane needs to justify it with words when it's visible for his teammates that it wasn't easy to control the ball, which was in high pace. You lose more energy by talking. That's maybe not the case for every player, but for most, but for some. Rushi. Good ball, but Pranil gets a touch. Mane pump fakes the fact that he's approaching the ball, so Tanav ends up getting a touch, which he didn't intend to. Rushi. Rugwed. Mane asked for it and Mane from the tightest of angles still gets it. He is so good. Ambition to get into the elite league, to get into the elite 6. It's Mane and Amigos Classicos find themselves at a 3-0. Akatsuki, they underestimated this potential. Rugwed even called out for Mane's name. So even though the coordination didn't work between them at the previous occasion, this time you see what great sense of awareness and synergy they have. Out of reach for Riker. This is Adi. Rushi. Given to Rugwed. No handball and Rugwed runs. He has slipped down a bit but he has poked it forward. Neil Doesn't get the ball. And there's a 50-50, so Neil gets the block done. Corner kick. A patient squad of AKATSUKI. They don't have any attacks in the second half. Riker. But it's away from him. Mane pushed around. Foul given. The referee waited for the advantage play and Mane waited for the whistle. So Mane and the referee, both of them very patient with each other. And even Riker just withdrew his foul. Very nice of him. Rushi. Here's the pass. Heavy touch. The goal is open. Rushi running behind. Neil. That's a decent through ball, but it's no decent if a run is not being made. Very good from Rushi. Mane. Proper ball control this time. And Mane. Good soul roll drags by him. Pranil times the interception. Tackled over by Rodo. Mane, it seemed like he was trying to replicate the same move Neil was able to make in the first half successfully thrice in a row. But he hesitated and played it in the midfield. Talk about mirror image. Be there for the 90%. Even the amount of step overs, it was a singular step over and no cross followed with it or a shot on target. Micro retails in the making. Ayam. Aryan. The ball bounces out. Here's the pass to the left. Tanav carefully to Neil. And there's that tackle from Shola. The accelerating touch was lacking. It was excess, let's just say. Lacking of control, excess of force. Tanav. And now chance for the fourth one, but quickly the ball goes back to the team that's down. Aryan. Well done by him, but it's only a clearance. It's understandable. You're a young squad full of expectations. And you obviously have this defiance of being struck thrice into your goalpost. Neil. Cross. Neil. Sudarshan, that is. Blocked. So Akatsuki down by 3 goals. It's a better result still if it's their final game compared to their previous season's performance. This is a very commendable approach. Neil Sudarshan trying a solo goal. Gets the ball smashed into a defender. Corner kick. And as for the side of Amigos ex Classicos, this is enjoyment. They've gotten enough goal gap to the point where they can concede, to the point where they can just enjoy passing, dribbling, even time wastage for that record. Aryan. That was very good. Whatever Neil tried. Trying an off-angle shot. And he did so while being mid-air. The tackle works from Mane. Vinay. Dodo. Very good. But away from him. The first part of the dribble, it's very nice to watch. The second part where he doesn't have the ball to himself, just not so nice. Mane. Neil. Aryan with his right foot, which was left behind. Rushi. Controlled by Shola. That's wonderful. pass on the midfield after a touch, and now it's Vinay through the gap, saved by Ayam. Neil Sudarshan. It's gone out, corner kick. It's really not a place where dribbling, though Sudarshan is an expert at it. Volley misses from Mane. Vinay. He couldn't control the pace of himself and the ball. Ayam. Tanav. Touch forward. Tanav tries one. Would have been a better outer foot outswerve attempt from him. Looking at the positioning of the defender. Neil, who tried the swing mid-air. 50-50 between Sudarshan and Neil from Amigos. So it's Neil versus Neil practically. Tanav plunged forward with some height by Riker. Ayam. Not a lot of communication by AKATSUKI. They don't seem to be very communicative on field. So no sound. But they're decent with their gestures, with the passing. Now that's a good pass. Pranil finds the opening. It's struck the side post and gone out. Kick in. Or it's a goal kick, so that means it was struck on the outer post, is it? And the three whistles confirm a 3-0 victory to Amigos X Classicos. 3 points to them and a clean sheet. Stellar performance by Shola, Mane,